guys, it's Julie. I'm about to do some training with Benny, the 10-month-old Bernedoodle here from New York City, just for being wild and out of control. Today is day 6, so he's been here just under a week. Tomorrow is the 1-week mark. And today I'm just going to sort of recap everything he's learned in the past 6 days, starting with the tone recall from the play yard. So now we have a way to get him to us, really without any words. Just by hitting the tone button. I can use my verbal come if I need to, but that's going to be his recall. And then we're going to be practicing sending him to place beds, which is the boundary of the bed, having him stay and patterning it down on the cot. We'll be practicing recalling from bed to bed, recalling to me, and probably patterning in more of his downstay, and I'll probably bring in some distractions as well. So overall, just getting him used to taking direction from people, from humans, eventually his owners, and stopping, processing, and then doing. E-collar's here for accountability. I will use the beep whenever I need him to come to me, and I will use the stim for non-compliance. So here we go. I'm going to start tapping my beep. I'm going to open up the door. He should come running, and then I'm going to direct him to a place bed. So here we go. Tapping my tone. Hi, here he comes. Place. Good boy. And then he should stay. Good. Very good. I'll give him pets for that. He really likes his reward. So let's recap what I just did. Tone gets him to come to me. Pointed finger and the verbal place gets him to go onto this bed. Pattern a down command and stay there. It's that simple. Looks easy, but it's really not. Because I don't know if you can remember day 1, you wouldn't even get on the bed. So we've done a lot of work. We brought in lots of dirt. Good. Now notice I'm able to walk around the room and he stays on the bed. That's the whole point of the place command. So at home, his family's going to be able to put him on his place bed, do stuff around the house, eat dinner, cook, do laundry, do the dishes, watch TV as a family and not have to worry, like, where's Benny? He's off chewing the dining room table, okay? So this is definitely meant to be for when you are home with the dog, but not doing something directly with him. He's a good boy. Yes. All right, and we pattern this so that he associates being on that place bed with being calm. That's why you're not seeing him slam himself on the bed and then wait for release, because that's not the point. We want him to go on there and think, I might be here a while. Or we might start doing drills. So one of the most basic drills that you can do with your dog is a simple recall to place. It patterns the come command, the place command, the down command, and the stay command. So we're chaining them all together to create a sequence of events that just has him move from point A to point B and stay. So simple, but so useful at home in your everyday life. So to do this, I'm going to stand behind the place bed. Step 1 is just saying his name and not having him barrel towards me. You'd be really surprised at how difficult this is, because most of the time when we say the dog's name, they shoot towards us. We want them to hear their name, look up at us, and wait for the next direction. Benny. Good. He's looking right at me. He's looking right into my eyes. He's focused. He's waiting for me to give him a direction. Then I'm going to use my recall command paired with the tone. Now remember, this is really his first time doing this, so I don't know what he's going to do. He might shoot off in every which direction, but I'm going to tell him to get on this bed. Come. Good boy. Place. Good. So it's recall. Good boy. I hit the tone when I said come. Point to the place bed. Good. He lays down. Good. You good boy. Yes. He really is a wonderful, wonderful dog. So that was pretty easy for him, right? He recalled, he followed my pointed finger, he went right to the place bed. Another pattern that you can do is, and what you'll likely be doing at home, because most people have their place beds against a wall, so they're not going to be standing behind them to get their dog over to them, is you can just stand in front of your place bed, skip the recall altogether, and just say place with a pointed finger. If he doesn't get on the place bed right away, tap your tone. Benny. So now I have his attention. Place. Good boy. He follows my direction. He follows my pointed finger, and he gets on the bed. And he's going, Julie, why are we doing this? I was just there. All right. Now to make this even harder, because this is really easy for him, I'm going to add a third bed. And now he really needs to pay attention to where I'm pointing to get the answer right. He's got a 50-50 shot. I'm going to say the word place, but he's got to follow which one I'm pointing to. Usually, the dog almost always chooses the wrong bed. They'll get corrected for it, and then they'll say, oh, I guess I need to look up at her. Oh, he looks so comfortable, I hate to make him move. He's such a good boy. You are such a good one. Yes, you are. Benny. Place. See what I mean? So I'm going to beep. Place. Good. They choose the wrong one because he was just going to this one. So he's not really paying attention to my finger, which is what I'm going to teach him in this lesson, that you have to look up and you have to look at me to get in the bed right. And this teaches them really how to pay attention. Because if he picks the wrong bed, he's going to get recalled and corrected. Yes, he's a good boy. Benny. No. Pressure's on. At a 4. Place. Pressure's dialing up. Place. Good. So that, again, you're seeing the benefits of this exercise. He can't guess because he's going to get it wrong. He has to pay attention. Okay? And this dog, he does not have an attitude problem. He is a wonderful, wonderful dog, but he does struggle with being easily distracted. So it's really important that he learn, look up at me and wait for direction, because once he's looking at me, the answer is so easy, it's right there. So the mistake that he made there was when he heard his name, he immediately just shot over to the bed. Well, maybe I just wanted to tell him he's a good boy, right? I don't need him to think his name means just start processing, like start going through commands. Benny, good. Different response there, because the last time shooting off the bed did not work for him. Place. Good. Almost went to the blue bed. But then he looked over at me, he saw my pointed finger, and he said, oh, that's where she wants me to go. Right? Good boy. Benny. No. Pressure's on. Place. 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 Good. All right. Benny. Benny. There you are. Place. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Down. Good. Good job. Move these back a little bit. Benny. Place. That's a good boy. So you guys will notice, like, once they understand what I'm asking, they're always going to get it right because they're looking at me. Okay? It's a lot different than them just guessing every time. Benny. Good. Place. Good job. Good boy. All right, let's try some different stuff. Let's just try a basic recall to me. The important part about this is that he comes to me when he hears the verbal and the beep, but he has to come somewhere in front of me and sit or lie down. Okay, he can't come to me and then leave. He can't come to me and jump on me either. He just has to come and sit her down. Benny, come. Good boy. Sit. Perfect. He's a good boy. You are so good. Yes, you are. This dog is so sweet. So sweet. Good boy. Now let's practice his stay. So I'm going to say the word stay, and I'm going to use a very clear hand signal. Stay. What he does from here is he can either stay sitting or he can lay down on his own. If he chooses to lay down, I am fine with that. To me, it's even more committed. Good boy. I'm not so much concerned about body position as I am state of mind and the lack of movement. Good boy. Oh my goodness. Who is it? Good. Benny. Place. Good job. What a good boy. Very good. Let's bring Sparkle in. Sparky. Sparky. Sparky, Sparky. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go get Izzy as well. We'll do some place proofing. So I've got my two distraction dogs out, and Benny clearly understands, like, no matter what is going on around you, he's expected to stay on the bed. Is. So even with other dogs playing right in front of him, a door that's open, whatever is going on, he's expected to stay there. And he's got a really solid, healthy state of mind while doing so. He's a good boy. A lot of dogs, they're crouching down, baby talking, that'll get them to break. But remember, this is all set up. So as soon as he were to step off the bed, I would hold pressure and he would get back on, and that was a learning moment. Good boy. Yes, he is. Is. Now let's give him a reward because he worked really hard this session. Benny.